Yes, mainly is to help many youth and their own families to deal with their own problems. Some of them very severe mental health problems or regular developmental problems. Part of my work is using chess positions to relate it with metaphor for life. And whatever the problem is, I will relate it with the chess position, and then the actual student develop his own plans to try to make better decisions and in some ways feel better.
And how do you know it works?
I have done a lot of surveys with my students. I have kids who went to therapy and now they are feeling better and they don't need any more therapy. I have parents who have write reports about how the approach was working, and I would love if anybody want to do a research with scientific proof that my approach is field work. So I have 20 years of experience and I have many cases where they have been proved.
And you have an education as? What's your education, your background?
I am a school counselor, I'm a National Board Certified counselor, a licensed clinical alcohol substance abuse counselor.
That's your function, but you studied psychology or something?
Yeah, I did psychology in Spain and then a master in school counseling.
Is it an advantage that you are also a foreigner?
I'm from Spain.
They can identify with you as a role model?
And I immigrate to the States.
Yeah.
And then I work with refugees and new families who come to the States, mainly in the area of Maryland. And then my school is 90% free and reduced lunch, that is mean that they don't have economic disadvantage, and then 65% are ESOL as a second language students.
But what age are the pupils mainly?
Like 4, 5 to 11, and then I work with middle and high school students. I mentor them and then they help me in my after school club. So
but it's not necessary to be a very good chess player to do this?
No. Any person who has the initiative to learn will benefit so much, because then you are teaching them how the game with your own frustration. And one thing I have been proven is with a therapeutic relationship, you go to a place that you never know what it's about, the game is the same. So by playing the game, you start establishing that therapeutic relation the same with your client. And when your client do better things than you, then they say, okay, now apply in your real life. So
you are more partners in a dialogue than you're telling them what to do.
I think sometimes it's better not to know a lot about the game, because it's not really about the game, it's about the journey that the client is going through.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah. But sometimes the problem is if you know a lot of things about the game, then you are telling it you are doing the wrong move. And in life sometimes there is no 100% wrong move. It's depending on the perception that you are seeing. It's helping with the cognitive restructuring of your perception to allow.
But basically, as a therapist, cognitive restructuring is what you do. That's the essence.
In essence, yes.
Yeah. And you wrote this book, Life Skills Through Chess?
Yeah, teaching life skills through chess. And mainly that is a reflection of my work individually, middle and high school, with whole classroom lessons where I will teach the whole classroom.
Yeah.
I will teach also some students who are called METs, who have interrupted education. Maybe they came from refugee camps and they have a special class to integrate them to the school. Maybe they are in 5th grade, but they are reading in her own native language in 1st grade. So that they have a special teacher, so I help them through the game to learn that they can be learners. And then I do my counseling specifically for the students who have specific situations who need to have.
But you wrote this one book, but did you make a site or other publications?
I just was published in the therapeutic, there's a magazine in Spain that Leoncho just mentioned, the Magic Chess. They have a social, how do you call it, social emotion therapeutic magazine, and they wrote...
Malice, what is it? Malice, a magazine or?
Magic Chess, do you see Leoncho?
It's a method, it's a play,
yeah, but
a game.
it's actually called Therapeutic Social Chess.
Okay.
And it's a magazine online, and then they just publish.
But medicine, what is medicine? Is town or?
Extremadura. Magic.
Oh, Extremadura.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. And
And then I also.
medicine is a club or something.
Magic Chess is a club.
A magic club. Okay, that I did not get. Yeah.
Magic Chess is a club.
Of there is this psychologist. I met him.
Yeah, Juan Antonio Montero is it?
Yeah, Montero. Yeah, we.
Because he's the editor of that magazine, and in the last one who just opened, was delivered today, there's an article about my program and how I help
Okay,
with refugees.
but not a site. It's you don't have a site,
What do you mean site?
internet site.
No, I love.
You are old-fashioned.
Oh, no, old-fashioned is that I work mainly with the kids, and sometimes I have not created my own site.
No, but it would be nice for other people to see your experience.
True, I will try. It's something I will try to do.
We made the beginning with this one. Okay.